Hey guys, sorry I look like crap right now, but I just spent the entire day kind of rearranging some of my pet room, moving enclosures so I could rebuild the bunny cage. So I'm going to show you that right now. They're finally bonded to be together, so they're going to get way more space. I know in my last video I said I thought it was going to be about 16 square feet. It's at, or maybe 12, I don't know, whatever I said. It is actually 25 square feet, so it is way bigger. I'm so happy. Um, yeah, just please enjoy. So I'm starting out here just cleaning up the floor. The bunnies used to be right in the center of the room, so I wanted to make sure I got any pee smell off the floor in case anything leaked through. So I'm just using my Swiffer. I'm also Swiffering up any of the little pieces of hay or anything that were down there, just to make sure it is 100% clean. The only thing I've done so far is squeeze that bar in between the two shelves over there, and I zip tied it to the little like eye holes in the rack, and I think I did it on the other side as well, so both of the sides are completely caged in, so there cannot be any escapees. Now I am grabbing this rug I got from Target. It is 4 feet by like 5.5 or 6 feet, and that is going to be the rug. I think it's 4 feet by 5 feet. Yeah, because it was almost a square. So that's going to be the rug that's going to be at the very bottom, and then I'm going to put some other stuff on top. This is a washable rug that you can take to the laundromat and wash, so if I need to, I can do that. I wanted to get something that wasn't super thick, and then I just rolled it out. I put it up against the wall a little bit, just because there's a small gap and I didn't want any poops getting stuck back there, to try minimizing cleaning as much, or daily cleaning as much as possible. And don't mind the super dirty bottom of my foot. I had been in and out of the house all day and I don't wear shoes, so just try to ignore that. These are runner bath mats from Target that I got. These are going to help absorb some of the pee. This is going to be their litter box area, so I definitely wanted to make sure there was one under there. And then I think I might actually go buy 2 more, because as you see when I lay it down, it almost fills up the whole space across. They're kind of expensive. They're like $20, but if they work well, I'm gonna go get a couple more so I can just fill up that center gap, and then at the edge you'll see the cage is a little bigger than the rug, so I had to put down some fleece, and I just don't want my floors to get ruined. I didn't film myself actually building the cage because it was a struggle and a half. So now the cage is put together, and I grabbed this extra piece of camo fleece I had laying around in my pet room closet, and I just tucked it underneath where the rest of the wood was. I'm really hoping that they keep their potty area where I want them to. We still are working on potty training, but it is going really good. I'm worried that now that they're in a different setup, we might have some setbacks, but we'll see. But yeah, so I'm just going to tuck all of this in. Worst case, I can just throw the fleece and the little bath mats and stuff in my normal washer, and it's not that big a deal. But yeah, this is the makeshift I had to do right now because I miscalculated a little bit. But that worked out in the bunny's favor because it's actually larger than we were intending. Because these little X-Pen grids, it's not a real X-Pen, they're 2.5 feet instead of 2 feet. So that space against the wall is only 4 feet. So it actually like had to go out into this weird house shape that you see. But I don't mind at all. Gives the bunnies more space. And then I realized I still had this little toy clipped over, so I was trying to decide a good place to put it. I kind of wanted to have like a potty area, an eating area, a toy area, and you'll kind of see how that comes along in the end. So these are the 2 litter boxes I use. I had originally had Sean have the little cat box, and then Ronnie had more of like a Tupperware tote, and I decided to just put 2 in there. I want to make sure they have 2 of everything, just in case, since they're just freshly bonded. I know sometimes animals can become unbonded, and so I wanted to do everything I could to make sure that didn't happen. And I'm planning on putting their hay rack behind the further back litter box, so I thought because that little lip, it'd be perfect to have the hay. And then yeah, also, by the way, the hay does not always live on the mouse enclosure, so you don't have to worry about me taking up their ventilation. It's just up there because of I just happened to set it there while I was doing everything. And I realized I do put it back, but I moved it when I was done. So this is the box of hay. It's just a 9-pound box from Chewy. It's not my favorite, honestly. It's kind of dry, but I'm gonna continue using it. And then I bought a couple different types that I will, I just won't repurchase this, but it's not bad. It's just not my favorite that I've gotten. It's not quite as green. And I'm just putting a little bit of hay in each of the boxes, and then I'll have their fresh hay box up against the wall, like I said, just to minimize the amount of waste that's happening, because they always pee on their hay boxes, or on their hay and their litter boxes. So then I just feel like I go through it a lot more quickly. But yeah. This is just a spare kitchen towel that I grabbed that I'm going to put their water on. They're pretty good about not knocking over their water dishes, but just in case, because that part didn't have any waterproof underneath. And then I'm making like 2 separate veggie spots, one on each side, just to minimize if there's any fighting. They are really good, but I'm just taking extra precautions. Especially because this is the first time I bonded bunnies. I just want to make sure. They also have multiple tunnels and hides. That's the hay rack back there I was talking about. And then I went ahead and put Ronnie in there. You can see size comparison, bunny to enclosure. They have so much more space, and they still get to free roam every single day. So this will just be while they are, well, I'm not home. And I'm really pleased with the amount of space I was able to give them, and I actually can walk around my pet room a lot better now too. So that's pretty convenient. I wish I had a picture of what I did before, but I was so excited to upgrade them I forgot to take a picture. And now you can just watch Ronnie hop around exploring. And then I went to go get Sean. I also swapped those 2 litter boxes, so if one person was in the litter box, there was still a hole that the other one could still have access to hay, again, just in case, you know. But yeah, and then I put Sean in there, and then they start just free roaming, and I'll give an in-depth tour on everything in just a second. Giving an overview of the bunny's new enclosure. So this is kind of like an X-Pen. I got it off Amazon for a little less than an X-Pen cost. But these are like 2.5 feet wide, so they're a little bigger than an X-Pen. They're also 4 feet tall. So it's actually a little bit bigger of a space. So I have 5 against this wall, 4 against that wall, 5 against this wall, and then this weird like triangle shape at the top. I have the 2 litter boxes. I have the hay thing over there I made, which if I don't keep full enough, Sean can fit inside. So I have to make sure that stays super full. I have a couple different Heidi houses, some chew toys, some Timothy hay dumbbells, more toys, 2 veggie stations, 2 water stations, bath mats. That rug is from Target. The bath mats are also from Target. This is just some extra fleece. I didn't realize quite the dimensions this was going to be, so I put some fleece down there. I'll probably get a couple more bath mats for underneath this part of the fleece. And that's just a spare kitchen towel that the bunnies will now be able to have. But they have so much more space in here. They also do get to come out and free roam in the hallway every single day. They've just recently bonded, so I'm going to keep a very close eye on them, make sure everything goes well. Worst case scenario, I can still make this into 2 cages, but we're going to try. They've been doing super well, and I'm just going to keep an eye on them, and then I'll put a camera on for while I'm at work to watch them as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you didn't see the Meet My Bunny video, it came out a couple weeks ago, and this is going up. I'll leave it linked in the description below. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any tips or tricks what I should do differently, please let me know. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I put out new videos every single Sunday, so definitely subscribe if you like my content, if you want to see more bunny videos. I also have lots of other pets that I make content on. So yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed seeing some more bunny content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!